Hey y'all, this is Ryan from actually hold on. There we go. Sorry, it's hard to say hi after all this Hoya. Anyways, this is Ryan from Oak, and I want to talk to you today about propagating. So there's never going to be a one-stop shop video about how to prop, because people have so much to say about it, and it's so different for each plant. But I just kind of wanted to point out peperomias. Right here. Yes, this plant. They're very easy to prop, and I wanted to show you a few tips and tricks to have the most success when propping them. So I found the most success with using water propagations, which basically means cutting off a leaf or a portion of the stem and sticking in a vessel of water. Now you can see I have a very somewhat clinical, scientific looking setup of these falcon tube holders. These are actually also known as just floral tube holders, so you can get these under a lot of different names, but at the end of the day, it's just a plastic tube, and they work wonders. Now, you can also do this with like a cup or a mug. That's also fine too. You don't need any special investments to propagate plants, but I've just found that these are particularly good for keeping small leaves aloft. And basically what you'll do is you'll notice, my camera focuses, my camera is on break. Okay, now it's back to working. You just kind of see the stems, no roots, nothing interesting, and that's the way it's going to look for probably about a solid week at least. Now after about a week or about 2 weeks, and don't be afraid if this takes a while, because honestly it can really take a while depending on the species, you'll start to see these little fuzzy roots appearing. They're super cute, and it means that what you're doing is working. Also, my nails look terrible, dear God. So finally, once you go probably about another week, again you can see there's a trend here, this takes a while, you'll start to see that the roots will go wild, and you'll even get like potential leaves starting to form, or as you can see as it progresses, you basically get an entire little plantlet. And what you can do is essentially transplant this to soil when it's at this stage. This would be more than capable of sustaining itself. I just haven't gotten to it yet because life. So I'll just kind of show you the basic setup of how you put this in soil. So going back to that clip, if you remember the large propagating leaf and then the little baby plantlet at the base of the plant, in this case, the leaf on the left would be the propagating leaf, and the leaves on the right would be from the baby plantlet. And what you do is you just gently put the entire leaf, root, and plantlet system into the soil, gently covering the plantlet, because you're going to shock it if it's under open air. It's been in a full hydrotherapy spa treatment for weeks. You do not want to just be like, hey, here is the dryness. It's just like, I don't know, putting an ice cube in the desert. Don't do it. So essentially, you're just going to kind of keep that moist for about a week or two, and a little bit more moist than you normally would think, even for the plant's watering requirements. And then kind of, like I said, after a week or so, it will establish. You'll notice it looks healthy and beautiful like this, and you have a brand new friend. That's it. That's how to propagate a peperomia.